Taunts are awesome. They're one of the best features in TF2. But what are the best taunts? What are the weaker ones? That's what we do today. Hello everybody, Mr. Dispenser here. Today we rank every single taunt. This is part 1 of a series where I rank everything in TF2. As I said, first episode are the taunts. I will use a tier list to help me a bit. The taunts are ordered in alphabetical order. Hope you enjoy. But before we start, don't forget to check out my Discord. It's a perfect place to chat with me and fellow Mr. Dispenser fans. Okay, let's start ranking.
Mr. Dispenser!
So, just as I said in the intro, we are going to rank every single taunt there is in TF2. And we're gonna use the tier list maker just to help me out a bit. Alright, I would say we start right away with the bad pipes. I would say it's only a meta taunt. I know the gimmick is that it is bad, but holy shit, I hate the sound of this taunt so much. I don't know, I'd rather have Demoman play like the bagpipes like better and not in this weird, strange, bad way. I know it always, I don't know, it makes me angry and I really hate it. It's a really disgusting sound. Then we have the pyro one, let me just look how it's called. Balloony Bouncer. This is actually, I would say, either Coolio or best of the best, but I would still go with Coolio. It fits pyro really well, but at the end of the day there is just something that's holding it back to be like best of the best. Still a very cool taunt, it fits pyro really well, and it doesn't break the immersion of the game at all. Then we have the heavy punching taunt, it's like one of the newer ones. It's called Bare Knuckle Beatdown. It's okay, I guess. I think it was one of the weakest ones from the last taunts we got. I don't know, there were just so many better alternatives. It fits heavy really well, and I think he's punching Scout, which is really funny. But I don't know, it's just, again, with the Balloony Bouncer, something is holding it a bit back. Still, it's okay. It's a decent taunt. It goes straight into the middle. Then we have the Bat in 1000. I'm gonna call these taunts that are like the first ever taunts introduced to be the in-character taunts, because these are still in mind with an art style, basically with the TF2 art style in mind. These are like the Bat in 1000 or the one where the spy tosses the money. These are like still super in character, just like the first cosmetics that are released for every class. These first taunts still fit the character pretty well, so we're gonna fit those right into this category. I'm gonna just say, yeah, it's the first taunt or it's the in-character taunt, because I don't want to say like, or like repeat myself all the time. Then we have, I think this one is the normal table taunt, the boil. No, this one's the boiling point. Never mind. Not worth it at all. You got this from buying like a soup maker or something. Something that Gavin wanted to promote because he really liked it, and so they made a taunt of it. It's like basically the same as the table tantrum, just that there's like one, like this the soup maker in there. So really a strange choice, and the soup maker costs like $60 or something, so this taunt is not worth it at all. Then I have actually one that really is one of the best. It's the Boston Border, and this taunt is just amazing. I love that you have like this ability to like not just drive around, but also do a special animation with it. It fits Scout so well and it's so nice. I really enjoy this one. Same goes for the Boston Breakdancer. Still put it in Coolio because I don't want to put everything in best of the best, to be honest. But the Boston Breakdancer is a taunt I always loved, but I never really got, because I don't know, it was always too expensive. But it's so cool, it has different musics, the breakdance is very well animated. The only thing that makes me a bit uncomfortable is the part where it's on his elbow. I feel like that must hurt a lot, but I don't know, it's really good. It's really good. Then we have the box trot. This can just go in best of the best. This spy taunt is so amazing. Honestly, it's just hysterical, and I love it. It's really great. So it can only go in the best of the best. Then we have the Bucking Bronco. It's coolio. I don't know, Bucking Bronco always marks for me like this time where the taunts appeared that just have something pop up and then like the class interacts with it. I like the Bucking Bronco because it still fits the engineer really well with this Texan like theme that he has, and like the mechanical bull is really funny, but oh my god, I don't know, it's always gives me the sour taste of, oh, it's the start of now things pop up and they interact with the things that pop up. Then we have the Bunny Hopper. I originally put this in meh, but now I would say it's okay because it has two different animations that you can play, and I think that makes it a bit better. Still, I feel like it's not as good. I feel like later there's a better scout taunt, like a better looping scout taunt, and of course the Boston Border is just so much more, has just so much more personality than this thing. I don't know. Then we have the Burst Chester. I either would say it's not really worth it, or it's only meh, but I'm gonna put it in not really worth it because you could only unbox it while it's like in the Invasion update, and I don't know, it's still very expensive. This taunt is so weird, it doesn't fit in TF2 at all. I always forget that it exists, to be honest, because it's so out of character. I don't know, not my favorite, so it goes down to the last place. Then we have the Carlston, which I put in meh, but this has a very special thing because I really like the Carlton or how it's called, but I would love like to have this on every mercenary. Like just imagine if everybody had like a Carlton taunt. I don't know, I feel like dancing taunts should not be exclusive to one class at all, so that's why I'm also gonna put the spy one, the Disco Fever I think it's called, just there it is, also into meh, because there's like this amazing disco taunt that sits on the workshop and for some reason is still not added, and I feel like the Disco Fever blocked basically this taunt forever for getting into the game, and I hate it because I really wanted that other taunt to get into the game. Apparently not. Then the Conger is S tier. I mean, come on, it's a Conger. What else can you say? It's like the first dancing taunt we got. It's so iconic, it has its own voice lines, it's amazing. Then we got a Bucket of Chicken. I hope it's called a Bucket of Chicken. Deep Fried Desire, it's called. It's okay. It's one of the taunts again with like the character taunt, as I said, like the first taunt. Still super in character. Nice reference to expiration date. Then we have the didgeridoo. Meh. I don't know. The saxophone is just way better for sniper than the didgeridoo. Not really much. I don't see this taunt like at all in the game. Like everybody uses the saxophone more. This one, I forgot how it's called. Let me check. It's the Director's Vision is meh, just so minor. They're cool. It's like the taunt that everybody has, like the free-to-play Get Thieves taunt. But yeah, it's just like meh. Then we have this new one, which I honestly was also kind of disappointed. It's the Doctor's Defibrillators. It's okay. I don't know. On the one hand, I want to like it because it is something that is very in character, and doesn't have like something that pops up and just interact with it, like the class. And it's not like a vehicle taunt or like a music taunt or I don't know, one of like everybody gets one. It's very in character, and I like that it's like trying to get back to the basics. But on the other hand, I'm kind of disappointed with it. So it's a weird one, you know? It's a weird one. Okay, the next one is probably one of the worst taunts there is, the Drunken Sailor. I'm sorry that I'm gonna be this harsh. This is so occasional, and to be honest, it's not that good. Like, you can only use it while riding on the cart, and you know, I would rather have the demo man like ride a vehicle and steering like a little ship, but I don't know, this taunt is just not funny. I don't know, it's not really that good. Then we have the banjo, I would say Coolio. It's not 100% S tier. Still like that there are like two versions with him playing normally, and then like the dueling banjo thing, where he gets like quicker and quicker, even though that he has smoke on his hand. Like, this is really funny, and I'm very happy it's in the game, but like not S tier. It's just something again holding it a bit back, but still I like it. Then we have the fist bump. It's not called the fist. Oh, it's called the fist bump. Okay, never mind. It's okay. It's really minor. The first time I saw it when I was like in a talk with Zeke Notag, and he was just taunting, and I thought it was a visual bug at first for the square dance, but I don't know. This looks really minor. Like, they just stand there. Not goofy at all. Like, you have the high five where they're super goofy, standing and like, oh yeah, come on, let's high five. They're just standing there. Then we have the flipping awesome, which is flipping awesome. I love this taunt a lot. It's probably one of my favorite partner taunts. I don't know, I love it. If I had more taunt slots, it would definitely be in there. For example, for Engineer, there are already so many solo taunts that I sadly had to boot it out of my taunt selection. But goddammit, I love it so much. It's really funny. Then we have the Fresh Brute Victory, which is super... No, let's actually give it the S tier. It's a really good one. I love it a lot. It has a very special bond to me. It was like the first ever unusual taunt that I unboxed, and the video where I unboxed it was like the starting point of Mr. Spencer. So yeah, it's very special for me. Then we have the trumpet sound, which is called Uber Fanfare. Okay, I put it in okay, but if there was like a tier in between these two, I would put it like slightly here, but sadly it's just okay. Then this head case is super weird. I don't know, that really makes me uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable, and I feel like a taunt should not make you feel uncomfortable. High five is S tier, it's the high five, it's cool. Then we have the Home Runner's Hobby, which is Julio. I first thought I'm gonna put it in okay, but it kinda grew on me. Still, it's just a sitting taunt, and I mean, it's nice. I can see why people think it's one of the best taunts, but I can also see why people don't like it as much. And I'm like in that state where I say, yeah, it's cool. Then we have something that came out of nowhere. It's the Hot Wheeler, and the Hot Wheeler is kind of okay, because I feel like it fits just one specific type of pyro, like the one with the leather, and all the other pyros it's kind of wrong, you know? Just imagine if we could have gotten like a taunt where he rides a balloonicorn, like not like the balloony bouncer, but really like a pony. That would have been awesome. Just throwing that idea right in the ring here. Then we have another one of the first taunts, the in-character taunts. It's the I see you. It's okay. Then we have the jumping jack. That's what it's called. I would say the jumping jack is one of the weakest engineer taunts, even though it has a very funny description. It's once again a thing that pops up and he interacts with it. I feel like engineer only has like mechanical taunts, and that's why like also the banjo is kind of refreshing, because it's something new for once. But like engineer always has something pop up and he interacts with it like a machine. I would love to have more different taunts for engineer. Toski kick, S tier. I don't have to say anything about it. It's a Toski kick. Then I would see another S tier with the saxophone solo, the killer solo. I love this taunt. It's so cool. It was the first taunt I've ever bought, so maybe I'm a bit subjective here, but gee, I love it so much. Then we have Spy Sitting. The luxurious lounge is... I put Scout in Coolio, so I must put it. It's basically the same. It even looks the same. So yeah, you can really see that Scout is the son of Spy here. This one I kind of want to put into Coolio, but I feel like people would get mad if I don't put it in S tier. But I'm still gonna put it in Coolio. Vehicle Taunt. And yeah, I see why people love it. It's really cool. Medic has so many cool taunts. Yeah, this one is right up there with one of the best. That's why it's in Coolio. Oh, by the way, just if I forget to say it, all of these are not in a specific kind of order, so I'm just putting them up. So everything that is in a tier basically is just the same, even though I would say some are better than the others, but there's no specific ranking within the row or the tier. So just letting you know. Then we have the Manrobics, which are only Coolio. I don't know, they're not really living up to the Conger and the Kotoski kick. Still, really nice. Then we have another in-character taunt, which is actually a bit better. Put it in Coolio. As I said, Medic has really cool taunts. Then we have Most Wanted, which I feel like is a better ICU. So I'm gonna put down ICU again in Meh. And then this one, because I forgot it exists, into this tier. It's a better ICU. Then we have the Drunken, the Obliterated, which, I'm sorry, it's Coolio, I like it, it's really cool. Tank Soldier is, okay. This is one of the last Rick May lines we gotten. Like, I am in a tank. So it makes it a bit bittersweet. No really strong feelings about it. This one is okay. I like how the balloon like changes when you are, or like the fire on the balloon changes when you're in Pyroland. But ultimately, it's okay. Pool Party is S tier. One of the best pirate taunts ever. I love it. It's so nice. I even for a brief period of time had it in Unusual before I gave it to my brother's birthday, and I never used it because he was watching my streams and I could not show it because it was a surprise for him, but still one of the best taunts. Then we have the Pooped Deck. It's okay. Then we have the Puppet Soldier. It's kinda meh. I don't know, never really liked it that much, it's weird. What's it called, this heavy one? Proletarian Post Down is okay. And the Russian Arms Race, just putting it already here, because I kind of have the similar feelings about these workout heavy. It's only meh. So I'd like the Post Down a bit more, because it's really just better, but like the Russian arms race, I don't know, it looks very clunky, the animation looks weird. And I know it probably looks in real life pretty similar, but it looks weird. I don't know, I don't really like the animation here. Rancho Relaxo is Rancho Relaxo S tier. Best of the best engineered taunt in my opinion. And it still lives up. It was the first one the engineer ever got him. And it's still one of the best. Even though it's a mechanical thing that pops up and it just sits down, which are like 3 stereotypes in one, it's just so nice. It's really relaxing. Then another in-character taunt, which is okay. Then we have the rocket, which is meh. I don't want to say I hate it, but it's like so nothing saying, you know? There's not really, like the animation looks out of place. It's, I don't know. Rock, paper, scissors is cooler. I love the different voices. It's basically a game inside the game. And there's even an own achievement for it, so really nice. Bongos are okay. Really like the music that he plays. I often use it in my videos, but as is, it's okay. Then we have the Schadenfreude, which can only be S tier. I love it, even though I don't have it, but I plan on getting Schadenfreude as soon as possible because it commands the Schadenfreude. Then we have the Buddhist Scooty, or what it's called. It's okay. Vehicle taunt. The skateboard one is better. Then we have the piano, which I don't really like. It's only meh, and the music always makes me uncomfortable. It like plays all over the map for some reason. It's really uncomfortable music, so I don't know, I don't like it too much. Then we have the Scotsman Stagger, which is okay. I don't know. I always thought I wanted these kinds of taunt, like spy, sneaking, or demo being drunk. But ultimately, it's okay. This one's not really worth it. It has special voice lines, but this concept again is so weird. And I don't really like it. Okay, controversy time. This one's only okay. The sniper tent one. The shooter stakeout. I don't know. It's so freaking big. Like the tent is so big. And I don't know. I get it. Like a tent is not small, but Jesus, this is the biggest taunt we've gotten this far, right? And I don't know. It's okay. Don't really see the hype. Now I'm going to upset Hoovy because I'm going to shred alert on the Coolio. It's nice. It's like its own unusual effect already. But ultimately it's just okay. Coolio, I mean. I can see why people really like it. I think it's a bit outplayed. Then we got that one that I strangely kind of like. The Skating Scorcher. Which is okay. I know people don't really seem to care about this one too much, and it's really out of place. Like pyro skating over asphalt or like over grass is a weird thing, but it works for the new Smithmas map we got, like the snow double cross one. Like in a series, just like ice, you can skate there, so I kind of like it. This one makes me uncomfortable, so it puts me in meh. The skull cracker. I know there's even blood spitting from it. Makes me uncomfortable. This one is Coolio. I think it's one of the best soldier taunts. I really like it, and I think it's a very Coolio taunt. Then we have another workout heavy, which straight out works itself into meh, because it's just another workout heavy, and I feel like the concept was not really good from the beginning. Even though he's buff, I know. But like after the posing one, I thought we would be done. This one is weirdly weird. And I don't like it because it makes me uncomfortable again. And I don't like taunts that make me uncomfortable. Then we have Spin to Win. which is okay. I completely forgot before I make this video that this taunt even exists, because I've never seen it in game, like at all. Then we have the square dads with the lovely music, but ultimately it's okay. Then we have the Coolio. What's it called? I need to look it up. Surgeon's Squeeze Box, which is a kind of a weird name, but look at it. Or look at the music. It's amazing. Maybe that's just the Austrian talking out of me, but damn, this one just oozes charm. And I'm kind of tempted to put it in S tier, but ultimately it's not 100% S tier. Then we have another okay taunt. It's the one normal table taunt without the soup maker, without the Gaben soup maker, which is okay. Yeah, okay moment. Then we got, okay, I said this one, but to be honest, this one is kind of meh. The Tractor Engineer, honestly, there are way better taunts than this. And I don't know, man. It's a vehicle taunt again, and why a tractor? Why a truck? It's so weird, I don't know. Maybe because it's farming kills? Then we have this medic sitting taunt, which is okay. I feel like I'm getting shit if I put it lower. I'm gonna put it in okay, which still will give me a lot of controversy. But hey, man, that's why we're here, right? Then we have the Trackman's Touchdown, which is okay. Never seen it in game. Then we take the Broom, because I want to talk about this one for just a second. It's just as weird as the Rocket for Soldier, but still is better, but still doesn't outshine it. So it's meh. Same goes for the Victory Lap, which costs $10, but gives you ultimately a lot less that you desire. This one, what's it called, is the Yeti Punch. It's coolio. We get cool animations for every single class, like something new, which I really like. And the Yeti is kinda okay. It's another strange concept, but it worked for the update, you know? This marks the end of the ranking. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and hope I'll see you next time. The last thing to say now is, thank you so much for watching, hope you have a wonderful day, and hope I'll see you next time. Mr. Spencer out.